Let's go, MP! I have a feeling you're gonna earn a lot of fans tonight.
What's up, MP? I know you like to set your own goals, but here's what I think you should be doing out there.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
Right Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, DeRozan out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Edwards against Caruso. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And here's Booker. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels kicks to Conley. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Towns. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Conley with the screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Conley's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Free throw, good, Booker. That one is no good. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Green, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Green. Green with a screen for Booker. The dish to Green. Conley against Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards kicks to Conley. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Kings. Vucevic is screen on Conley. Booker dishes to Vucevic. That ties the game.
Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that. There aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Passes it to Towns. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And the dunk by Booker.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Conley. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Conley against Booker. To the middle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Out-guarded by DeRozan. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Vucevic is screen on Conley. Booker the bounce pass. Towns against Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Rebound Minnesota.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Conley kicks to Towns. Now the pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Three-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Now here's Conley. Last time out he had 13 points. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Easy Breezy.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Booker with it. Over by Conley. Booker the pass to Vucevic. Back to Booker. To the inside. Vucevic down low. Defended by Gobert. Good work there as it goes.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't made one yet. Edwards against Caruso. Edwards looking it over. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, here we are, Clark, in the dog days of this season. Such a grind. The schedule is right smack dab in the middle of it. However, it seems like players are fresher than they used to be.
Well, I think they've really, teams in general and individual players as well, have done a nice job perfecting the art and essence of rest. Not pushing guys too much early in the year, maybe cutting back some practice time as well, and it pays dividends at this portion of the season.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 3. Booker against Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McDaniels with the ball. Last game out, he had 14. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Makes it off the glass.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
DeRozan on the wing. McDaniels defending. For 3. Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 9 points for Easy Breezy.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point lead. Shot's good by Booker.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Now Edwards, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing, hangs, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 7 points.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Booker outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Booker outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Conley. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Over Booker. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Osumu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. The Bulls leading by 9. All of a pick from Booker. Ball with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Morris, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
And they're also first in three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
And that #1 ranking and rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Anderson wide open. No good on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Got that one up quick. And that's now 21 points for Easy Breezy.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Free throw good for Morris. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. And Morris drops them both. The Bulls leading by 14. Booker looking around. Drummond with a screen on Morris. Booker the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Morris. And here's the break. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Can't hit that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Morris. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 16. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got 24 points.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Edwards. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
And they pick up 2. Edwards got 11.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body, you're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Ball surveying the defense. And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Dosunmu is out there with ball, and it's Drummond in at the center. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And here is Morris. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The kick out to Williams. Now, here's Dosunmu. Edwards defending. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So it's Minnesota now. It's an 18-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Here's Ball.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good from Ball. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Outside Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the triple. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 16.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Booker. 24 points for him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And a quick look at the numbers for Anderson. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now here's Booker. Great D that time from Edwards. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Kyle Anderson, and Mike Conley subbed in for Morris.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Edwards against Booker. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 18. Feeds it to Conley. The pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reed. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 18. Booker out. side. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Another miss by Minnesota.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
DeRozan's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Reed. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston. They could use a bucket. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Three.
The Bulls leading by 17. Ball dishes to Drummond. He kicks it to Booker. Back to Drummond. Booker finds Drummond. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. And there's the call on easy breezy. That's foul number 2 for him. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And Edwards drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And there's the feed to Booker. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. Well, you look at Booker, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Yeah, you know, it comes down to efficiency for me. I mean, most young guys get excited, want to prove themselves. But he just calmly goes about his business and really does that at a high level. Very impressed by him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He scored 53 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Gobert, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Edwards. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 17-point game. Puts it up from 12. Edwards with it. 21 points in the game. Here's the three. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. For three, Edwards sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Passes it to McDaniels. Towns looking it over. Clock at 6. From downtown, and another three for Minnesota.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Ball no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
For three, Edwards. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Booker. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Green. On the wing, Booker. Back to Green. Vucevic a screen on Towns. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 24. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Ball with the three, and rebounded by McDaniels.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Towns. He's got 5. Back to Edwards. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And so the timeout here by Chris Finch.
It's time for the Golden Crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Booker. And it's Paul in for Ball. And a change for the Timberwolves. Morris is checked in. .119 left in the second quarter. The pass to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Picked by Vucevic. Over Conley. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Paul. 10 points for Vucevic.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. There's the drive. The kick out to Towns. Conley dishes to McDaniels. On the wing, Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Morris, well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
DeRozan surveying the D. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, even though they'll be facing a higher-ranked team, they just feel that they're just as good. I'm telling you. I could see it in their walk, their swagger, Shaq. You could see it in their eyes.
Yeah, they're motivated to prove it. They just need more motivation, though. It'll be a tough challenge on both ends.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Timberwolves.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Green. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Conley gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Free throw, good, Booker. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And the dunk by Booker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sidelines.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. First trip to the line for him here. A free throw drops for Gobert.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls leading by 19. And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 44.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Edwards finds Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Now Booker. He's got 44. To the paint. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
That free throw, no good.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 21. Conley scanning the floor. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Stolen by Conley. Drops in the breakaway layup. Conley's got 6.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Here's Booker. He slaps it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 3. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's DeRozan, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Booker. Outside, Towns. Outside, Conley. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game so far. Conley against Booker. Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
First one falls for him.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Now here's Booker. Non-stop scoring machine here. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Vucevic is screen on Conley. Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mike Conley.
Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 1, the Bulls.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Conley. 6 points for him. Outside, Towns. Kicks it to Gobert. Conley against Booker. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Green with a screen for Booker. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Booker against Conley. Passes it to Alexander Walker. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Outside, Green. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Conley against Ball. Outside, Towns. And the pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Caruso. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Bulls have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball, no good. The Timberwolves have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by and again for 3.
And for this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Edwards. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Booker and the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Booker. Kept alive, pass to Reed. Anderson right side, 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Here's Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. From the arc. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Passes to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game, and he's been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Ball. The pass to Towns for 3. And no good. Outside, Ball. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Over to the wing. Right side, Towns. Down low. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's the screen. Outside, Ball. Booker with no one around. He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And it's Conley penetrating. Scores after the quick crossover. Conley's got 8 points.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Booker. And here's Reed. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. That's a 2 from Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Now here's Booker. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Drummond passes to Dosunmu. Booker, right side, unloads. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. All out there with Booker. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Green in at the 4-man position.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Ball from long range. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Looking to get it going. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drummond with a screen on Edwards. Drummond trying to get himself free. Booker, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Morris looking over the floor. No good with the triple. The Bulls shoot has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Dosunmu, the pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Booker is screen on Morris. Ball kicks to Booker. Back to Ball. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Edwards. And that one drops. Edwards got 30 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Booker draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On the wing, Green. Back to Booker. Drummond with a screen on Edwards. Ball from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 9th assist in the game now. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for Booker. And the Timberwolves also making a change. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 6 feet out. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. To the inside. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first points in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Reed. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Morris outside. Here's Warren. Knocks down the 10-footer.
You know, Warren's worked really hard to develop his entire offensive skill set. And now he's dangerous from anywhere on the court.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Ball's checked in for Dosunmu. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Now, here's Reed. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Reed finds Conley. Knocked away. 5 on the clock. Outside, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Williams, a screen on Morris. Inside, unloads from 9. Reed with the rebound.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too. Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Ball from long range. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Booker, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Towns in for Anderson. Passes it to Edwards. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. And it's good on the way.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And there's the pass to Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here is Edwards. He feeds it to Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So it's Chicago now. Booker outside. Back to Drummond. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Booker against Morris. And there's the call on easy breezy. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Paul's checked in for Booker. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Edwards with it. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Paul. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Now here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Basket good.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Edwards against Ball. Shoots from the baseline. Excellent D there from Ball.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Minnesota with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Edwards inside. He's covered by Ball. Edwards can't hit. Well, Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Number 1, Brandon Booker.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Towns against Williams. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. The Bulls have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Booker outside. Batre and McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Paul with the ball. He kicks to Booker. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And so he hits both. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And that one is good. And that's now 35 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Ball finds Booker. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Goes up to the stripe. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Green kicks to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They kick it out to Green to the wing right side. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Outside Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For three, Book another bucket. Wow!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments. And they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Timberwolves.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Easy Breezy.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now Conley, after the missed three from Booker. Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Over Drummond. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 37.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Booker draws the double. Craig passes to Booker. Drummond sets the screen for Booker. He dishes it to Paul. The 3 ball. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really